Hi and welcome to today's video. This is going to be an income report for the month of May. If you followed my channel before, you've probably seen a few of my income reports, but I'm going to do them a little bit differently going forward. So today's video, I'll talk about that and we'll show you some of my numbers, my income and my expenditure, and we'll break it down side by side. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, let's get into this. So it's been a few weeks since I've managed to actually even get any video out, never mind an income report. These income reports do take quite a bit of time and I've decided to do them a little bit differently going forward. I usually show my entire affiliate marketing income broken down step by step, and then I also show you my blog income from my niche websites. Now, the feedback I've been getting from you guys is that you're more interested in the niches and the blog income because it's what you're building out, it's what you're also doing, and you like to follow along with the journey. That's the reason I do these public case studies, so you can see a comparison, how your site's doing compared to mine. Is it better? Is it worse? It just helps you judge how your business is going. Now, a lot of people are not interested in my affiliate income, and it is a big part of my business, and it is getting more technical, and there's a lot more income streams coming in, which is part of being an affiliate marketer. You need as many income streams as possible, but it does get difficult to put that into a video that doesn't either come across big-headed or condescending and is actually clear to read and understand. It sometimes gets misjudged in the videos I make. So this will be the last video where I actually mention the affiliate marketing numbers to you, but going forward, I will focus on the 4 main websites that I'll feature in this video. And those will be the 4 websites that, number 1, I'm working on all the time, and number 2, I think you can relate to and you can track the progress of them a lot easier without it being jumbled and mixed up in all my other affiliate marketing numbers. So I think it'll be a clearer, easier income report for you guys to follow. Now, I hope I got that right. Let me know in the comments, is that what you want? Do you want me to just do the income reports on my websites? And do you want me to scrap mentioning my affiliate income? Are you bored of hearing about it? Do you not want to know about it? Maybe that's something I should do on a different channel where it's more relevant to people who are trying to build up an affiliate marketing business rather than a blog or a website. So I hope you understand, and today's video will cover those 4 websites that I've just mentioned, which actually are my gardening website, which is the age domain public case study, my Hutch and Cage website, which again is a public case study, my mega website, which was not so mega, but again was a public case study, and a fresh domain that I've not revealed and is not a public case study. But I think it's very relevant to you guys starting a fresh new domain, maybe your first website. I think those numbers will really relate to you. So those are the 4 websites that, number 1, I'm focusing on heavily as part of my business plan. And number 2, I think it's the ones that you'll be more interested in. The other websites that I have tend to be smaller ones that I don't really work on that often. So I think focusing on these 4 will be more beneficial for you guys and make for more of an interesting YouTube video. So let's jump on the computer now and we'll break it all down. But like I say, if you want to know for the very last time what my affiliate marketing income was, well, my grand total was $25,736.56. Now, to break that down for you, my income from my blogs was a grand total of $8,738.67. And my income from affiliate marketing was $16,992.89. Now, if you add those together, it's just over $25,000. But like I say, that is a lot of numbers to figure out month by month and make an interesting video for. So like I say, we'll focus next month on just my 4 core websites and we'll track the progress as I grow them out. So let's get on to the computer now and we'll break down the income and expenditure from those 4 websites site by site. So the first website we're going to look at is Gardenia Organic. This is a gardening website that's built using an aged domain. And you can see here, this is the actual homepage of the website. And if we have a look at some snapshots of some of the details that you might find interesting, the domain is 15 years and 3 days old. The theme that's running on the website is popcorn theme. I have owned the site for around 8 months now, and I actually published the first article on the 20th of September 2021. Now, the word count on this website currently stands at just over 1.1 million words, which is quite a lot of content to put on a website in 8 months. Now, as I've mentioned, the niche is within the gardening niche, and the age domain was purchased from ODYS, which would have cost approximately $2,500. Now, I was gifted this age domain by ODYS because they said that I could use it as a public case study. Now, I didn't know if this was going to work or fail, and I said to them, if you gift me this age domain, I will be honest and open, and I will put the figures out there if it works or it doesn't, but I will give it my best shot, and if it works, great. If it doesn't, hey, it's going to make for a great YouTube video. But luckily, so far, it seems to be working. As I mentioned, it is a public case study. It is out there on YouTube. If you want to have a look at my playlist, you'll find lots of videos. There's an actual full playlist starting from day one all the way through to today. Now, the total spend so far on this website has been just over $28,000, which is an insane amount of money to spend on a website in 8 months. But like I said, I did say to them, I will give it my best shot and see how much of a success we can make out of this if we put my entire team behind it. So far, the total income is $2,579.70. Now, the site value, if we go on a multiple of 38, which is an average multiple for selling a website, if we take the last 30 days' earnings, times it by 38, we have a value on this website after 8 months of $44,282. However, even better than that, if we go on yesterday's earnings, which was the highest day for this website, which was $104 in 1 day, times that by 31 days in a month, and then multiply that by 38, we would get a site value going off yesterday's earnings of $122,000, which is incredible. To have a website that's possibly, and I say possibly, worth $120,000 after only 8 months with an investment of $28,000 is pretty good going. So at a glance here, you can see 741 articles on the site, and as I mentioned, just over 1.1 million words. Now you can see here, this is Google Search Console, and you can see this is the clicks and impressions. Now you can see on this slide here that on day one, we were already getting clicks and impressions on the first day of launching this website. And that is because it was an age domain. So instantly, the articles started to rank. Now you can see the climb and the increase on this now. So going on Sundays, which is just a couple of days ago when filming this, you can see we've gone from 4 clicks on day one to now over 2,000 clicks each day. And impressions just on that 1 day was just short of 80,000 impressions. Now you can see there that big boost right at the end, that big spike in traffic, that's through the Google Core Update. This website has seen a good increase and a boost from that core update, which is fantastic. So you can see, as I mentioned, the highest day was 3,120 page views in 1 single day, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, one thing I wanted to mention is the featured snippets. I am not really optimizing this website for featured snippets. You may know the whole commotion with this core update, and I think a lot of it revolves around snippets, but this website is still picking up snippets. It is one of the websites that's not been affected. It's not lost its snippets, and you can see there we have, it's less than 1% of the traffic is from featured snippets, which is 76 featured snippets, but we are getting them and it hasn't seemed to be affected, touch wood, from this latest Google Core update. Now this is a screenshot from my Ezoic dashboard, and you can see there the last 30 days, top left hand corner, it's earned $1,094, and you can see on the right hand side, top right, it's had 57,000 visits in the last 30 days, and you can see there a lovely steady climb in earnings starting on the May the 31st, $41, $48, $44, going up. And you can see there on Sunday, June the 5th, we got $76.33. Then we also got the Amazon commissions as well, which topped it over the $104 mark. So you can see here just a quick snapshot so you can see the numbers. The top screenshot is from Amazon.com, $52, and the one is from Amazon.co.uk, $17 as well. I do also have a third-party affiliate program on there, and there's a little bit of earnings from that as well. So if you add all those up, it came to $104 for Sunday, the 5th of June, which is the highest this website has seen so far. Now, to have a look at the breakdown of everything, you can see here, this is from my P&L, which if you do want this P&L spreadsheet, it is free. I do allow you to download it. I will leave a link in the description if you want to grab my P&L that you can see in all my income reports. I've used it for the last 3 years, and you are welcome to use it if you so wish. The line at the top is in red. That is 2021's numbers. So you can see in red there, we had 428 posts on this website in the first few months of 2021, so kind of the back end of 2021, and you can see the traffic, the numbers, and the income, etc. Then in black, starting down, you can see from January 2022, February 2022, you can see the number of articles added. You can also see the organic traffic, which is all in green, which means every month it's gone up and up and up. And you can see we started in January, 3,804 organic visitors. And at the end of the May, it was 60,100 organic searches. Now, the total cost, you can see that in May, we invested $1,902. And the income we got back was $1,165.32, which means we made a loss of $736.96 on this website in May. However, like I said, the last week, the numbers have just gone incredible for income. So I expect June to be very, very profitable. And I think it'll be the first month where we actually break into profitability. So right at the very bottom there, you can see that figure, $28,085.46. That is the total income invested this year so far and in 2021. This year, in the months of January through to May, you can see $11,530 invested. So this is website number 2 we're going to cover. It's hutchincage.com. Again, this is a public case study that I have documented throughout the last couple of years in all my income reports. So if you want to go back and follow it, you can do. That this is a fresh domain that I built about 3 years ago now in the small pet niche. Now, quick snapshot. The domain is now 3 years and 1 month old. Again, it's running the popcorn theme. The total number of articles on there is 566. The word count is 707,658 words. Again, the niche is only small pets, so we don't cover cats and dogs and horses. It's just small pets like hamsters, guinea pigs, rabbits, etc. The traffic ranges from anywhere from 30,000 to 40,000, depending on the month. Now, this website has seen some traffic go up and down. The traffic has actually been down the last month, between 5 and 10%. However, the last week, so the last 7 days, the traffic has been up thanks to this core update. So I hope to see the numbers on this website come up. Now, if you remember, if you've seen my last video, I lost all the snippets on this website in the December 2021 update, and I have not got them back. I know with this rollout going on at the moment, some people have actually won their snippets back. But on this website, I did not. They are still gone. And that's where we've seen the loss of traffic, which overall, in the last 6 months, has probably been about a 30% decrease in traffic. Now, I've spent in the last 17 months, so last year and the first 5 months of this year, just short of $5,000 on this website. And the total income for the last 17 months has been just short of $18,000, which is fantastic. Now, this website, although it's seen huge drops in traffic, I mean, at its height, it was getting about 130,000 visitors a month, and now we're down to 30,000-ish visitors. It still had an income of over $40,000 since I built this website. And the website is still currently valued at around $38,000. Now, this website consistently brings me in around $1,000 to $1,500 every month without fail. And I haven't really done any work to it, if I'm honest. I've just let it sit there for the last probably a year, and just let it sit there and bring me in $1,000 every month. But maybe there will be a point where I either sell it or I start working on it again. But for now, I just sit back and I just get that recurring income each month. So at a glance, you can see there 566 posts, 707,000 words, and as you can see, it's running popcorn theme. So here's the Google Search Console. So you can see there the traffic was building up nicely, and then we had the drop in traffic, and then it climbed down a bit, and then it came back up a bit, and then it's leveled off. And you can see right at the very end, the last few days seem to be promising. From this latest core update, it does seem to be peaking back up again. But it earns really good money because it's still got an average position, you can see there, at 12.7. So 500 and odd articles, the average one is sitting either on page 1 or the top of page 2. So it still gets, as you can see there, it's had 34 million impressions. So this is the featured snippet. As I mentioned, in December, when the core algorithm update rolled out, you can see we lost all snippets, and we've got 0 snippets on this website, and that has not changed. And here's a snapshot of the traffic. You see there 31,700 page views in the month of, well, it's the last 30 days, and which is down 10%. But like I say, if we look at the last 7 days, it's actually up about 12%. So fingers crossed, if that continues, I should get this back up to 35,000, 40,000 page views a month. And I'm happy with that because that's kind of $1,500 in the bank every month. So you can see here, this is the Ezoic dashboard, and you can see there it ranges anywhere from the lowest day on there is $17 and the highest day on there is $23. And, you know, we're not into the big Q3, Q4 months yet. So, you know, I do expect to see those daily earnings be around $30 if I don't do anything to the site. If I just leave it as it is now, it tends to earn $500 to $700. And then I also have the income from Amazon. So you can see here, Amazon, it earned in the last 30 days $136. But I also have a third-party pet affiliate program, which does very well. In fact, it usually earns more than Amazon. And when you total all that up, that gives us usually an income of over $1,000 each month. And you can see here, I've broken it down for you. So the top line in green was last year. You can see top right, last year earned me $13,341. And so far this year, it's earned me $4,248. So in the past 17 months, that's nearly $18,000, and that is profit. Because you can see there from the costs, I really haven't put any effort into this website at all. In January, I've put 40 articles on it, and then I've pretty much left it ever since. So this is website number 3 we're going to look at, and this is what I call my mega website, which is a very broad niche. It's not a public case study in the way that I've not shown the website, I've not revealed the domain, but I have been tracking it in my income reports. A quick snapshot of this mega website is that it is 1 year and 11 months old. It was built on a fresh domain. We used a custom theme builder called Oxygen Builder to create a really nice layout on the homepage. I put 361 articles on it, and it has a word count of 601,000. Now, like I say, it is a very broad niche. To give you an idea, if I was going to tell you how broad it was, if I said the word sports, how many sports could you cover? That would be how broad it is, except it is not in sports. But that just gives you an idea of what a broad niche is. Now, the traffic has been sitting, terribly about 1,500 views per month. And now with this latest core update, we've seen a 34% increase, and we're now up to 3,000 page views per month, and it is climbing reasonably rapidly now. Now, it's still nowhere near where I want it. It is not a mega website by any means, and I've pretty much given up on this. So I just sit back now and I wait and see what every core update does and if it affects me positively. You can see there the total spend in the last 5 months, 0. I've done nothing to it. Apart from hosting and things like that, I've spent nothing on it. But the income in the last 5 months has been $144. Now, with the lifetime investment on this website being over $20,000, it's going to take me a long time to recoup that money. And in fact, possibly, I might not recover all that $20,000. Who knows? But if we can get the website to 15, 20,000 page views a month, something like that, then yeah, in a few years, I will certainly get my money back. So what's the current site value? Who knows? I mean, with such a roller coaster of a ride on this website, I really don't know what the value is. I mean, you could say it's got 600,000 words on there, and you could say 2 cents a word, and that would give me a value for the website. But most people will buy a website on the income it's bringing in, and currently it's bringing in very little. However, this is a positive sign. You can see there, look at the big boost in traffic towards the back end of this graph here. You can see it's done absolutely nothing, and then it's starting to climb, and then we've had a big boost from this core update. Now, like I say, we are still only talking about 100 visits per day, so it's not a lot at all, but it is a positive sign, and you've got to take the positives when you can, when you're throwing in $20,000 into a website that's not working. So you can see there 361 posts and 81 web stories, and broken down into various categories, but you can see there it gives you a total of 601,000 words. Now the Google Web Stories have done nothing, to be honest. They contribute practically zero to the traffic. In fact, I might as well just turn them off and see if that does anything positive. Maybe Google doesn't like it because I tried web stories, but it's their platform, so why would they hate that? I don't know. I tried it and it's not really worked, but they are still on there. 2,710 visitors there, which, like I say, you can see 34.56% up, and it is very positive, especially in the last few weeks. And a snapshot of the earnings, you can see there, total visits to the site, 3,699, which earned me $26.76 from Ezoic. It's ranging about $1 a day. You can see there, it averages kind of $1.08, $1.40, and a worse day it earns 30 or 40 cents. It's certainly nothing to write home about, and it's not something I'm very proud of, but it is a public case study, and I will show you everything, warts and all. So here's the P&L breakdown. You can see there right at the very top right, $12,000 was invested in 2021. I did also invest money before 2021, so 2020, so there's money to go on that. If you add up all that and the money invested in it this year, which is pretty much zero, to be honest, I'm still pretty much 20,000 loss on this site. But if you have a look at the page views, they are all in green. January 900 visits, February 1400, March 1600, April 1800, May 2600. It is going up, and it just at the rate it's climbing, it's so slow. It will be years and years and years before I see anything substantial from it, unless this algorithm update really gives it a kick up the backside and we start seeing some better numbers. So finally, let's finish on website number 4, which is the travel niche. Now, this is a fresh domain, and it is one that I will report the numbers on, but it's not one I'm going to release the domain or actually tell you the exact URLs. But it's a fresh domain which is only 4 months and 30 days old. It is using the popcorn theme. It's got 162 articles added in the first 4 months, and it's got a word count of 236,000. It is in the travel niche, which is drilled down quite specifically, so it's not a very broad travel niche, but it is a very specific kind of location, so it is a narrowed down travel niche. The traffic is now starting to move. It looks like we're coming out of the Google sandbox, and it's 78% up month on month, and approximately getting around 30 to 40 visits per day at the moment. So it's at that time now, 5 months, 6 months, where it looks like that Google sandbox has cleared, and we should see some traction on it. So it will be very interesting over the next few months. So the total spend on this so far is $7,603. The total income at the moment is pretty much nothing. I've added Ezoic Basic on, which, if you don't know, it's a very simple, quick way to get ads on your website, and you earn more than Google AdSense, but you don't earn as much as if I had it on Ezoic. Now, I don't usually add my sites onto Ezoic until they're getting around 100 visits a day. So while it's getting less than that, it's with Ezoic Basic. And when I start hitting about 100 a day, I'll move it over to the normal Ezoic plan. And we should then see the income really start to move up and kind of snowball and get bigger each day. I've not had any Amazon sales yet, even though I am testing some de-indexed pages. I've built some kind of e-commerce pages on it that are not indexed and that Google can't see, but I hope that the visitors that are on the website click through to the shop and make some purchases. But as yet, There's very little traffic, so we're making no sales at all. Again, what is the site value? Who knows? Currently at the moment, it's not making any money, so I wouldn't really put a value on it at all. So there's just a snapshot, a bit of proof, 162 posts, 236,000 words, again, using Popcorn theme. And here's the Google Search Console. You can see there, average position 25, which isn't bad at all. And you can see that flat line, and then all of a sudden, the latest algorithm update, and boom, up it goes. And we're now getting, 600-700 impressions per day, and a few clicks as well. So it's now looking quite promising. Now this is the Site Kit by Google, which is the analytics plugin that I have installed on this website. I actually really do like this analytics tool. It's very simple and clean to view, and it doesn't slow the website down at all. So I'm actually quite liking this. And you can see the chart on the right hand side there. This is for the last 30 days, 447 views. You can see there, as I said previously, organic search is, it's 88.7% up, which is fantastic. So here's a snapshot from my Ezoic dashboard. You can see this is Ezoic Basic. Like I say, if you've not seen Ezoic Basic, I will leave a link in the description if you want to have a look and sign up for it. It takes literally a matter of seconds to install this on your website, and you'll start earning some income. Now, the good thing is it shows you there on the right-hand side. You see there that in the last 7 days, I've earned 31 cents. But if I had it on the regular, normal Ezoic, I'd have earned 39 cents. So you can see the difference there. I mean, it's very small numbers now, so, take this with a pinch of salt. But, if we were earning significant money, let's say $30 a day, $40 a day, something like that, then the difference between Ezoic Basic and Ezoic would be huge. And I would definitely be moving it off of Ezoic Basic. But it is a good way to get started, and it is very quick and simple to implement. And again, finally, finishing off with my P&L, you can see there the number of posts, 162. You can see the traffic going up from day 1 visit, month 2, 105 visits, right up to May, 504 visits. You can see the investment there in May, $780.25 invested, and we started to get a little bit of Google Basic AdSense, which was 25 cents. So that still put us a loss for May of $780, and overall, as I mentioned, a loss of $7,603. Well, I say loss, invested in a new website. So that's it. Thank you for staying with me this long video. Let me know if you like this new format. Like I say, in next month's video, we will not touch on my affiliate marketing income. We'll just go straight into the meat and bones of it, which will be the 4 websites we've just covered. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.